Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing today?
Wonderful,
Good.
Emily. How are you doing?
Well, good to hear. I'm just going to jump straight in. And today we're going to discuss the Wheel of Life. As you
Mhm,
can recall from the previous session, I asked you to grade yourself on 8 areas of your life. The 8 areas is health, friends and family, fun and leisure, wealth, relationship, learning and personal growth, possessions, and career. The system will then produce a pie-looking chart, and that we
mhm,
call the Wheel of Life. So the Wheel of Life is giving us clarity where we are in each area of our life. And the
mhm,
aim is to improve our lives in each area. It will
mhm.
also give us breakthroughs and a chance for us to share and um, maybe get input and ideas from other people. So let's quickly look at how each of you did on your Wheel of Life. So let's start with Naila. Which
Mhm.
areas of your life are the strongest?
My strongest areas are friends and family, relationship, and learning and personal growth. These three areas, I've given them an 8.
Beautiful. So, which areas do you need the most work in?
I feel it is career, possession, and wealth. So these three I feel are all interrelated, and these are the weakest areas of my life. Weakest as in I've given it a 6, not a 4. So it's still on the higher spectrum of 5.
Yeah, and I mean, we can actually assume it's a 4.
Mm-hmm.
So why do you think you graded it lower? Is it and how can you do you have any ideas how to improve it?
So I feel the positives and the negatives that I have. So the strongest areas of my wheel of life and the weakest areas of my wheel of life are linked. So as I said, wealth, possession, and career, I have given it a 6. The reason being, I feel that I have become stagnant in my career. I
Um,
There is no growth within the organization I'm working for, plus in my field that I am working in. So that I have linked it to my learning and personal growth, which I have rated it as an 8. So now the reason I have done that is because very recently I have suddenly got this awakening that I want to transform myself and I want to make changes in my personal life. And I feel that if I invest in myself more, that is how I can improve upon my weak areas of my wheel of life.
oh,
And that's why
totally.
I invested in this program with you, Annalie. And
Yeah,
I feel that this will help me in my learning and personal growth as well.
yeah, absolutely. Because the personal growth will contribute to you being able to change the grading on this. Beautiful, beautiful to see.
Thank you,
Wow.
Annalie.
So tell me,
Awesome.
Weezy, in your wheel of life, which areas for you are the strongest?
I think for me, the highest rated is the learning and personal growth, followed by friends and family and career. And then the next ones is health and fun, leisure, and recreation. My weakest areas being wealth, relationship, that's like close relationship, and possessions.
Um, so what grading did you give yourself on wealth?
So wealth, I put it 2.
A 2.
Relationship is 3. Possessions is 4. Whereas learning and personal growth, I gave myself a 9.
Oh, that's quite high. Hey. So do you think by investing in your personal growth you can increase your wealth, your relationships, possessions?
I think what for me, learning and personal growth, I think over the past couple of years, I realized that a lot of the things hinge on one's mindset. And yes, to answer your question, I think having that as a backbone can help me, I believe, to improve in the other areas, and
Yeah, absolutely. It
yeah.
will infiltrate your life. And then relationships, is there any idea why you graded that so low, and any ideas how you can improve that?
I think for me, I was looking at my maybe the things that really matter to me. I find that they're kind of lacking, in those in my close relationships. I think one of the greatest ones, like for me, the team spirit, and I think that's why like my career is 7. So any
Yeah.
place where I don't feel like I'm part of a team, I find that I don't function properly. I don't seem to flourish well in those kind of settings. So I feel like that's lacking quite a bit, that there's really not, I don't feel like there is that teamwork, team spirit. So that, that's missing quite a lot. And, but through, um, I'm still learning, but I'm hoping that through some of the things that I'm learning in personal growth and, my learning and personal growth, that can spill over, to the relationships. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Naila, do you have any input about that?
Yeah, I completely agree to what Vezi just said. I mean, I like it how, I mean, Vezi is already aware that just like what I said. So I know that my weak points are linked to my strong points. So I feel if I am able to improve my strongest points, then my weak points will automatically get stronger because of that as well. So very, very well said, Vezi.
Yes, it's actually great to see that all of us have the awareness that how one area affects the other. And because we're in a personal growth stage, as that improve, it will infiltrate into the other areas. I think we're on agreement on that, hey?
Yes,
Yeah.
Annalie,
Yeah.
completely.
So just to debrief, what did you learn from this activity? Let's start with Nyla.
What I felt was, I mean, I think this was my favorite activity so far because the thing is, we just go through our normal daily life, work, routine, family, kids, we don't actually take the time to sit down and reflect on actually what is it that is working in our life and what is it that is not working in our life. So this activity actually showed me a mirror that
Mm,
your wheel of life is actually not round. Like there will be times when you feel like, oh, everything is going perfect in my life. That's not the case.
yeah.
When you
Mm,
do this activity, it actually gives you like a mirror showing that no, there are particular areas in your life that needs work, Naila. So maybe it's
yeah.
time that you stop focusing on something that's already working and maybe start providing your energy on things that need work. So I
Mm.
really love this activity.
Do you have anything to add to that, Wesley?
I'm not sure if I can say I loved it. When you see the gaps that you didn't, you hoped you didn't see.
Yeah,
But but the fact that you can actually, like you're saying, Nana, there are times
Yeah,
when you think everything is fine because you're happy with certain aspects of your life, and you
true.
never really assess every other area of your life, even
Yeah.
though I may not be doing so well. But when you have to face the reality, I think it
mm,
forces you to become a little more objective.
Yeah.
As
yeah,
scary as it is, as depressing as it can be sometimes, to realize, okay, is this how bad it is? But knowing that there's an area that needs to be worked on, already sets you up to start thinking of how you can improve it now that it's facing and so in a way, maybe you're right, Nala, that maybe this is one of, I can't say it was my best, but quite important aspect, when you're looking at your will of life, being aware of where, because sometimes you need to be rounded. You need to be good all round in a sense. You may not excel exactly the same way, but you can't lag that way. I can't have a 2 in wealth, you know, 9 in personal growth. I'm very happy with my personal growth. That much I know. but I need to be improved in those areas as well. So it was a good mirror.
Yeah, it's quite an eye opener, I think, because I mean, I was just listening to a talk about balance. So maybe this wheel of life is showing us how balanced our life is in a way. Because I mean, if you give too much attention to say your business, then your family life might be influenced. Or if you give too much focus on your family life, your business and career or whatever might be influenced. I think we all agree on that this was quite an eye opener in that sense. Do you agree?
Yep.
Yes, agree,
No,
completely agree.
definitely.
Do any of you have an area in your life where you feel really, really stuck, where you feel like you need a group discussion to shed some light on things or get some ideas?
I think for me, it's the wealth. I know, I don't know how to put it. At my age, you kind of feel like, okay, like now I came from holiday, for 2 weeks. I was in Malawi. I enjoyed just sitting at home, just having fun. And there was a part of me that felt like I wish I was financially independent enough to actually not to be working, you know,
Yeah,
at this point in my life. I'm 62, turning 63. According to me, I should be having lots of assets and investments that are just making money while I'm asleep. And I go on holidays. Maybe I'll even come to India or Dubai, just spend some time, just travel while money is being made. So that for me, I feel like is a bit limiting because it determines how much longer I stay working, whether I enjoy what I do, but I would love to have the laxity, the freedom to work when I want to, not because I have to, just to
absolutely.
survive. So, yeah.
Naila, do you have any input about that?
First of all, Vezi, I would not even imagine that you are 62 years older. Mashallah, you look, I would say late 30s. And I'm not joking,
Oh,
yeah?
oh
Yes.
my
I
goodness.
mean, I don't
Thank
know,
you.
either it's
Thank
your
you.
skin, your genes, I don't know what, but
Mm.
yeah, mashallah, mashallah, like how we say it,
No,
it's beautiful.
thank you. No, thank
Um,
you.
I I actually don't know, Annalie, because I am also facing the same thing. In my weak areas of my wheel of life, wealth, possession, and career is what is there. What I feel is because I'm investing in my personal growth, that is something that I can take as a side hustle. I mean, right now I'm in a full-time job. It's very hectic. It's long hours at work. Just like what Vezi said, I also want or get the feeling like I think it's time now, enough. I should leave my job, get an income which, I can enjoy going on holidays and not think too much about it. And I
Mm.
feel that if I invest more in my personal growth and use that qualification in order to maybe open something on the side of my own, which also needs money, maybe that might
Mm.
help. But again, that's coming
Mm.
from a person whose wheel of life has a lower side on wealth. So yeah, Annalie.
Wizzy, um, as we progress through the course,
Mm.
let that, I mean, at least you have a fair awareness of it now. But as the course progress, you're gonna get true clarity on this issue, really.
Mm.
Um,
Mm.
so it is something as me as a coach will make a side note of and
Oh, yeah.
make sure that you by the end of the course this issue has been dealt with.
Oh,
Is
yeah. Actually, part of the reason joining coaching was more
Yeah,
like, something that gives you a little bit of time
yeah,
and doing what I believe I really love to do. It took me a while to realize that this is what I want to do because I always believe that everybody has a gift that God gave them that will make them money. And I would always say, but I don't know what mine is. And when I heard Afin and the coaching, I felt like this is it. Was I
yeah,
have so many people that just come with problems. And I'm just saying, Lord, may this be the channel that allows me that time while I'm doing what I love to do
yeah,
and what I believe I'm called to do. Yeah.
yeah. Because by the
So
end
I'm
of the
hopeful.
by the end of the course, in a fifth step, you're gonna walk away with a full blueprint of
Yeah.
and have full clarity of where your life will be going. So,
Wow.
oh,
Awesome.
yeah, we can just keep an eye on to make sure that you get full clarity in that area of your life. Does any of
Awesome.
you have further questions right now?
No, that's it. Thank you very much, Annalie. This was an eye-opening exercise.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much as well.
I just want to give you work for the next activity. It's going to be called the speech activity. And then I want you to put yourself in the shoes of a family member, a colleague, and a friend, and write positive things about yourself as if they are writing it to you. So do you fully understand that I express myself clearly?
Yes, Annalie. Very clear.
So yeah, you must just think of what each person would say and write it down, but as much as possible, a folio if you can. So I don't know if you do you have any questions about that?
I think it's clear.
Okay.
It's clear.
I'll see you in the next session. Have a lovely day and write so much good things about yourself.
Thank you, Annalie.
Okay. Love you, love.
Take care, Zee. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.